History is basically the study of the events which happened in the past. And why do we study history? We study history because we cannot work out our future perfectly unless and until we know what was happening in the past. So for that, we need to know everything in detail about the people, the early man, how we evolved from them, what, why we are like this today is only because of the past incidents which have interwoven and given a shape of today. Then we talked of the time frame in history, which was divided into prehistory, proto-history, and history. Now, prehistory dealt with a time when there were no written records. Knew nothing how to read and write. They only drew pictures, cave walls, etc. And they were living a very nomadic life. And it was through archaeologists who helped the people, who helped us to construct the past by seeing the remains which were there. Then we talked of proto-history, which meant the written records. Means people at that time knew the art of writing. So we were still in the process of understanding what they had written because it was only the form of the wrote. Then the third was history. Please stop your mic. History was the time when the written material is there. Earlier, since the paper was not, pardon, is the voice not coming? Early writings.
No, no, ma'am, the voice is not coming.
It is not coming clearly. Your audio is not coming clearly.
The audio is not coming clearly.
Ma'am, your audio is not coming clearly.
Okay. So let my audio be made. Continue the recording, which you can hear it later on. Okay, because recording will have a clear effect. Whenever you get signals, you will get it. So history is basically the written records of the past events, and since the paper was not invented at that time, early man wrote maybe on the stone, rock pillars, bark of birch tree, clay tablets, etc. Now we come on to history. Dates in history are explained by two terms, BC and AD.
Ma'am, your voice is not coming.
Okay, I got it. Is it coming?
Your voice is not coming.
Is it coming now? See,
Ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
what to do?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, coming.
Yes, ma'am. Now coming.
So all of you are supposed to switch off your mics, then it will be better. Because, okay, now dates in history. Now, since it's coming, let me not waste time. Dates in history are explained by two terms, BC and AD. The years are generally counted from the date given to the birth of Christ, the founder of Christianity. The year before the birth of Christ are known as BC. All dates are counted backwards in BC. Nowadays, BCE, that is before Common Era, is also used in place of BC. AD means Anno Domini, in the year of the Lord. The year after the birth of Christ are counted as AD. These years go forward. For example, AD 99 was followed by AD 100. Nowadays, CE is also used instead of AD. CE stands for Common Era. BCE is also used instead of BC. BCE stands for Before Common Era. Okay, so now they are telling you that dates in history are very important, and they are basically counted in two terms, BC and AD. mic.
Ma'am, your voice is not coming.
Somebody has opened the
Ma'am,
mic.
your voice
That
is
is
not
why.
coming.
Somebody has opened the
Voice
mic.
is
That
not
is why
coming.
my voice will not come if two, three people will open the mic. So
Ma'am,
the
your voice is not coming.
it is coming. Please listen patiently. It is coming now. Now, BC stands for before the birth of Christ. That means the Jesus Christ, the founder of Christianity, the religion Christianity. It was his birth. Before that, whatever time was recorded, whatever history took place before his birth is known as BC, before Christ. Can you see zero in between this timeline? That is the time when Christ was born. And before the Christ was born was known as and after Christ AD, which see you can hear yourself. These disobedient children they open the mic in between.
Is using mic and they are
Gitanjali,
saying something.
close this person's mic. Go to the screen and close that person's mic. Okay. So basically now there is a term called CE. This stands for Common Era. Now, instead of calling it every time before the birth of Christ or after the birth of
Ma'am. Ma'am, your voice is not coming. Ma'am, your voice is not coming.
Ma'am, your voice
Ma'am, your
is
voice
not
is not
coming.
coming. Ma'am, voice is not.
Ma'am, your voice is not coming.
Ma'am, your voice is not coming. Ma'am, your voice is not coming.
Ma'am, your voice is not coming.
Ma'am has left. Ma'am, your voice